I, 19 female, and am a sophomore in college and have a friend, Tia, 18 female, who's in high school and applying for scholarships and colleges. I helped her throughout the college process, and she ended up getting in early action to her top college, and she got a full scholarship ride. I was very happy for her until recently. I was talking to a mutual friend of ours, and she started gushing about how Tia's essay was so heartfelt and beautiful. I asked to see it because I thought she had just forgotten to show me. She showed me every one of her other essay drafts, but as I was reading it, I was completely taken aback. The essay was one of my college essay drafts, which I'd shown to Tia for reference on writing techniques only. I made this abundantly clear. I was livid. The essay was really personal, and she barely even tweaked it up. It was almost entirely copy and pasted. I trusted her with this, and this is what she did. In a fit of rage, I gathered all the evidence of me helping her with the college process, including evidence of me sending her the specific essay, and I showed it to the school.
Oh, wow.
She not only lost her scholarship, but she also lost a seat in the school. Now people are calling me dramatic and shaming me for robbing her of her education. She's the only person in her family to ever get into college and even receive any academic or athletic scholarship. So everybody was rooting for her, including me at one time. And while I didn't expect the outcome to be so severe, it was. Right now, I feel bad. I feel terrible. I feel like she took advantage of me, but I didn't want to be the cause of something so horrible. I did myself a justice, but at the cost of someone else's dream life. Now I'm wondering if what I did was justified or not. Am I the asshole?
Did she get it over her?
What do you mean?
Like, why is she so pissed? Are they older? Are they
No. One girl, the girl that's writing the story is a year older than the other girl.
Okay.
She's already in college.
Okay.
She's doing her thing.
Yeah.
The other girl is trying to get into college, right?
Okay.
And she used her friend's
that I
essay.
understand, but I mean, like, did the girl who's pissed off get her scholarships when she was getting into it? Why is she so salty?
Which girl are you talking about here?
Like the one who...
The person who's writing the story?
She used the personal story of her own to show her as a reference. And this girl, she told her just for reference.
Okay.
And she said that for her own...
She basically said, I'm going to help you out with your essay.
Yeah.
And showed her own essay revealing personal stories about herself.
Okay. Yeah.
And she told the girl, her friend, use this for technique only.
Okay.
Just basically alluding, don't copy and paste this, you know? And then she ended up copy and pasting it.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Okay, so talk about it.
If I gave my friend a piece of my work, which has happened in the past, like, as long as you make sure that it's not associated with me, bro, I'm fine. Use it however way that you want. I don't know why she's so salty about it. It has nothing to do with her. Nobody would ever know the light of day. It's not like, there's plagiarism here, but it's not like this would ever come to public, you know? Why are you so cheesed at some girl using this opportunity to get herself a free scholarship? This is her first person in her family to go. Like, why are you so cheesed? Like, what do you have to lose? My opinion.
You're exploiting her own personal traumas for your good.
It's fine.
That's what this girl's.
Yeah, I feel like there's an element of her feeling exposed, maybe.
Yeah,
you know,
but it's only to the public knowledge of the school. It's not like this is like a public thing that anybody can read.
Well, she was reading it with like her. I'm assuming that her friend group and whatnot have read this story because she even said, "I asked my friend to send me her essay." Right,
but
so others
didn't
have
know that it was.
We don't know that.
Person.
We don't know that.
But if I'm assuming, you know,
right?
So if her name is not associated with it. Why is she so...
But I think it's more so like where this could lead, you know, type of thing. Where it's like, maybe the friends could catch on. Maybe somebody could tie it back to her. You know, it's like, it's more so... I'm just really just trying to play devil's advocate here. But at the same time, she's thinking, my whole life is on this display now, you know? Okay. And people are reading it, even though they don't 100% know it's me, right? But they could put two and two together and this could affect me.
Okay.
He's basically saying, if this comes back to me, I'm fucked.
It's fine. I'm not, like, he has every right to be angry at this, but it doesn't have to go to the level of telling or snitching. You know what I mean?
Right, that's
like, why do you have to tell the school? You can come talk to me. Yes, I fucked up. Yeah, I messed up. But what's that got to do with you taking away my entire opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. It's a little excessive. And even
why are you so pissed?
That's the whole dilemma here, is that she's asking, am I the asshole for doing this?
100%.
Okay.
Because he had every right to, let's say, be angry at what happened because he did say don't do this, you know? but for you to take everything away from me, like how revengeful are you? Come on, bro. Be mad at me. Don't take away my opportunity. I won't do it anymore. And cut me off if you need to cut me off. But at the end of the day, why are you taking away my future just because of you feeling angry? You know, like take a step back, think about why I did it, and then maybe understand that this is the best opportunity I had. If that is not good for you, cut me off. We don't ever have to talk again. You have to take away my future? Nigga, F you, bro. What the hell?
I see.
I don't know if they mentioned it. Could they be in the same school?
I don't think that was mentioned at all. I'm not
mentioned, right?
I don't think it was mentioned.
So the only thing I could have thought of, because I'm trying to think of exactly that. I would be angry as well because if the girl feels exploited of you're trying to exploit my personal traumas, if that's what, because she kept on mentioning how personal the article was. If that's one thing, yeah, be angry at her. If she's at the same school and let's say the girl used it last year, the article, to get into the school, and now this girl, so there could be potential blowback on her of the school saying, yo, you guys plagiarized this.
I don't think we were at that level because she already got accepted. She was already doing her thing. The plagiarism thing would have happened when she sent it. You know, it wouldn't happen after the fact when she's already accepted, got the scholarships, blah blah blah. You know,
did she apply for? She got accepted to the scholarship.
Yeah, it's already good.
Yes,
everything's good. Everything's blessed.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I'm not happy with that.
I'm gonna just go on a limb and say I have no problem with plagiarism.
Me too.
I support plagiarism.
I'm cheesed that I didn't go to school at the time that AI was a thing. Like, you know how easy life would have been if I had AI and then everything I could have just done ChatGPT. But no, that shit had to come right when we left school.
Right,
bro.
No, it wasn't right.
Well, you're 1 or 2 years after.
We've been gone.
Yeah, I was in it for longer than you.
Well, you're talking about post-secondary.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about elementary. I mean, high school. Okay. Fair enough.
Like, you know, but it's not the end of the world. Plagiarism is in my opinion, all the ideas in the world are already out there. It's just your ability to innovate and make them different, right?
Not to mention too, like, yo, niggas plagiarize at work all the time, bro.
100%.
No, it's not a frowned upon practice. Somebody else laid the template for you. You're gonna take that template and use it.
Exactly.
Take it to the next level.
Take it to the next level. Innovate, right? What happened to innovation?
100%.
But she didn't innovate in this. She said
she changed a few things, you know?
No, she said she probably put her name on it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Change the name.
Name the date. Naming the date. Not even the rating. Oh, no.
Nah. When you're using AI, you got to tweak it afterwards.
Yeah, low key though. Low key though.
It's
Like,
going to make it sound like her.
Do you want like a future doctor or like a future surgeon to be plagiarizing?
I don't think.
Like, let's say this is a profession where they're gonna have to be taken seriously in life.
Okay, but that's different though, because to get in the door, sure. But at every stage, there's assessments and evaluations that you have to do in order to get to that level.
Yeah, but
she's gonna be exposed at one point.
But I personally think that really successful cheaters get better over time.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's me.
I'm not trying to show
I'm not qualified at all.
I'm not trying to expose the guys, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you get nicer with the scheming, you know? Like, I used to have a homie in high school, dog. We used to have the methods of cheating. Yeah. I think you guys know what I'm talking about.
100%.
Small little piece of paper, palm size, right here, hand down like this.
That for me, cheating came in post-secondary.
Yo, you came to the party late?
Yeah, I had to came because I'm like, whoa, I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, you're right. So post-secondary was the way. That was the place to cheat stuff. We're paying money, fam. Like, we're not gonna waste this shit.
There's no time for failure, fam.
There's no time.
I'm paying $8 billion for this course.
It's unbelievable.
You know, so it's like, I don't know. Plagiarism is not the end of the world, fam.
I think this person is just like immature as fuck, bro. Like, for you to go out and rat on first off, ratting. There's so many layers to this right here.
Yeah.
Ratting, plagiarizing, you know, snitching. Dog, we don't condone any of that. You know?
Why wouldn't you want your friend to have a good opportunity?
Right.
Like, what do you lose in this situation?
And not to mention, too, if I was the friend,
yeah,
I would almost feel sort of like proud that I was able to help them. 100%. You know what I mean? I wouldn't feel in any way like slighted.
Like, this girl is so, like, why do you feel the need to take away something from me?
Yeah,
it's because you're pissed off.
Pure selfishness.
Like, what the hell?
Pure selfishness, in my opinion.
She didn't think about what she was doing, I don't think, because the fact that she felt guilty afterwards and
that's another
people's input. If she stood on business, that would be one thing.
Right.
But then she immediately fell apart when other people said, no, you did wrong.
Yeah. Well, that to me also shows that this person also has a conscience in some kind of way too. You know, like you can make harsh decisions when you're not thinking straight, and then if you come back down to earth is really what matters to me. You know, if you realize your faults and your flaws, and the fact that she's asking this question right now means that she at least somewhat understands the stupidity of her actions. You know,
but her actions are already committed.
Yeah, it's done already.
It's done.
It's done. But I feel like the takeaway from this can be, I fucked up and I will never fuck up like this again. As opposed to somebody who would have been just triggered and just ruined and constantly would have went through life thinking I'm it's all about me type shit, you know?
But people need to get used to going to sleep and thinking about it the night, and then the next day or the next 2 days, if you're still willing to do that, you can do what you feel.
Yeah.
But if you have to set up an appointment. You can't go to the university the same day and submit this. It has to be a few day process. For you to be that angry after a few days and still willing to do it.
Well, I don't know, man.
Go stand on
you
it.
You could go to if you're in school that day, you could just go to the
Again, that's why I asked. Are they in the same school?
No. Oh, you're saying she went to the other school.
Yeah, she had to set up an appointment for whoever she needs to set it up.
It could be done in an email.
In the same.
Yeah.
No, that's
why not?
It could be done in an email.
Could have easily been done in an
all
email.
That.
All you need to do is send a couple attachments. Boom, boom, boom. You're there.
You don't need to speak to the actual person.
No.
So then, how would they take you seriously then?
You have evidence. You have evidence.
You can. What type of evidence would
she has the original paper?
Yeah.
She could have. At the end of the day, someone could say you're lying. That you changed it up.
There's dates. There's dates.
This is not something that will fly under
university.
No, there's something called metadata, fam, where you see the actual history of a file. When was it created? When was it opened? When was it modified? All this shit exists. There's way to go. There's ways to go.
I actually know that. Fam.
There's ways to go, fam. If you take a picture on your phone, we can see when you took that photo.
That I knew.
So I'm just saying that's what metadata is. So it's attached on every file.
100%.
If you go and show the dean's office or whoever it is via email, they can just open it up and see, you know, front to back, compare.
What a smart guy.
Bro, no one ever, if I was a teacher, y'all students finished.
What if I save it as a different document though? You know what I mean? Like if I save it, like let's say I copied and pasted it exactly. Like you're assuming I'm using the same file.
Right.
What if I copy and pasted it, put it into another Word document? That would be the creator of the new document, right?
But still, I can see that you copy and pasted. You know, I can go into
I
can go into the file and literally just press undo. And all the shit that you copied is gone.
Yo,
you have to retype it out again. You have to retype it again for me to not know.
Wow. Okay, interesting.
You know, side note, that's how I get around. That's how I used to get around at work, bro.
How do I get around that?
ChatGPT, they have scanners. There's like AI detectors and shit. If you copy and paste something from ChatGPT, however, if you copy and paste, if you get something from ChatGPT and just literally physically type it out yourself, can't detect it.
This guy's cracking.
This needs to be another video.
Yo, Forensic Files with Slim. We're starting that series up real soon, all right? Forensic Files with Slim. We're starting that up real soon, guys. Bring me all of your data. I will make sure to go through it, analyze it, and get you guys the tips you guys need, all right? Cybersecurity, very necessary here.
Come on now.
Talk to him nice, right?
All right, who's the asshole?
The person writing the story, OP.
100%.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, what the hell?
Like, how revengeful?
You know what I would do if I was the other girl, Tia?
Yeah.
Get some dirt on this bitch now. Take her out of school. Sophomore year, get out of here. You want a community college?
Take her out of school, fam?
Yeah, it's school for school.
She sounds like a smart girl, though.
We're going school for school on this.
School for school?
Yeah, we're going school.
She'll get into another school.
And so will I. So will I.
Whose article are you going to steal next?
Doesn't matter. There's bare articles out there, fam.
Shameful.
There's bare articles out there, fam. Come on. You don't think I have more friends? Have put their dirty laundry out an essay? First off, real quick, who writes an essay exposing themselves?
No, I think like, you know, when schools ask you for, tell us about yourself.
Yeah.
So like, why is your school important to you?
But is that give me right to say like crazy stuff about myself?
Some people do.
That's what I'm saying. Like
got her everything she wants.
Being that vulnerable on an essay is a little wild to me.
If it opens up grant opportunities for you and other things, if you're vulnerable.
My brother died. I don't have a mom. You know, stuff like that. I don't have a dad.
Yeah.
So they're just going to give you the change for that?
I live with my grandparents.
It depends.
So it's basically you're writing a sob story to get education.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's not.
That
works.
That's life.
That's how niggas get by?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Here I was trying to study.
You need to go live some life and tell them about it.
I got to put it in an essay, right?
Everything. Stand up. Everything.
I hope I never have to write an essay ever again, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. That is a horrible, horrible thing to do.
Is it weird if I tell you I enjoyed it?
You like writing essays?
Yeah.
You like debating?
Yeah.
Like, that's probably why I don't like bickering back and forth.
Fair enough. I
What about you?
like proving my point.
You like essays?
No,
You're a debate guy?
I like having conversations. I'm not an angry debate guy. I don't like getting angry.
How how important is it for you to get your point across in conversation?
It depends on how important the topic is.
That's a good response.
If if it's an important topic, then yeah, it's important. If I don't care about the topic that much, if we're just doing fun, I'll just wrap it up.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess we can leave that at that, right?
Let's go.
So we're all in agreement, right?
100%.
Yeah.
Get the fuck on out of here, bro. Fix up. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Yo, hold on. Let me tell the fans.
Go ahead.
Energy up, bro. Energy up. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
You're the only one.
It's okay, dog. Fuck with you. All right, yo. If you like that conversation, we need to know your opinion down below. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Mukhtar? Do you agree with Rasami? We need to know. Tap it in the comments below. We are the Coffee Break Podcast, the best podcast on the planet. Tell it to him, bro.
100%. We're the greatest. And if you want, not if you want, you're going to subscribe.
Listen.
Button below.
We will give you 10 bands.
Oh, relax.
Each subscriber. Each subscriber, we're going to give you 10 bands for just pressing the subscribe button.
I don't have that type of way.
Whoa, relax, bro.
Okay.
Don't worry, bro.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I got this.
I got it.
Everybody, 10 bands. Like, subscribe, share. Yo, the person that does the most, you're getting the most. Don't worry. I promise you that. It's coming out of his pocket. Don't worry, bro. No, yo, it's all good, bro. No, we have a whole account in bank made for this. The whole purpose, yo, 10 bands. Each person, like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell everybody. The person who refers us the most is getting the most from us. We'll see you next time.